Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I don't like the demoman very much. I mean, I love his character. Black Scottish Cyclops is a really cool concept. Has something to do with Erasmus. His family doesn't love him very much because they think he's not achieving what he should be achieving. All that stuff is pretty interesting. I think I got the lore right, but not entirely sure. But as for how he plays in the game, I am not the biggest fan. I don't find him all that fun to face, and I don't find him all that fun to play. And when I mean all that fun to face and all that fun to play, I mean the basic level of demo. I've seen Demo Night and Hybrid Demo and things like that on PC TF2, and that stuff looks pretty interesting, but as a base with stock weapons, I don't really like him very much with his stock weapons. He just feels really boring to me at times, which is probably why I don't play him very much. Although that's not the only reason why I don't like him. Just because I don't find him very fun to play as doesn't mean I have the right to make a whole video about him. I know this is gonna come off as controversial, but then again, I said that I would be making a controversial TF2 take. I think he's overpowered in a sense. Not as overpowered as Sniper, but overpowered. I've also just had a lot of terrible experiences when fighting against Demoman. You guys remember that video I posted called Why I Hate Demoman Players? I had a Demoman player that was targeting me and the soldier because we killed him once. He resorted to sticky spam and targeting and taunted us when we died. For some reason, I don't know, bad sportsmanship. And, okay, was I exaggerating when I said in the comment section that was every single encounter I've ever had rolled into one in every occasion? Yeah, I definitely was exaggerating there, but it's not like I was downright lying, because at the very least, 3/4 of my encounters have been that way. But enough about that. What really brought this to my attention, though, that I feel like I should make a video about this, was the comment section, though. What I was expecting from the comment section was for people to tell me, oh, not all Demoman mains are like this, or, oh, no, trust me, I'm definitely not like that. What I wasn't expecting was for people to defend the targeter and attack me and make fun of my aim. I mean, supporting anyone who's a targeter in a video game is already a major D move, but the fact that you also made fun of my aim, yes, does my aim suck? But it isn't really relevant to, what I was talking about in the first place. It also seems like PC fans are a little bit unaware that we don't have hit detection sounds, because I did land 3 of those 5 shots I shot at him. But yeah, I was definitely not expecting, all that to happen when expressing my opinion. But then again, this is TF2, and I did make that meme where I was basically calling TF2 fans deranged psychopaths. But it's been some time, and I'd like to come back to this to actually give better reasons as to why I don't like facing off against the Demoman very much. So this video is going to be dedicated to why I don't like the Demoman in TF2. So has anyone else noticed how oppressive Demoman can be despite the fact that he's supposed to be a defense class? I mean, his sticky grenades mixed with his pipe bombs make it really easy to take out large groups of enemies, even if they ain't coming towards the point or coming towards the intelligence or doing anything of that sort of manner. And then I started to really think about it. Why exactly does Demoman have 2 primaries? Now, before you say anything, I know that there are going to be people in the comment section that are going to tell me he's not the only one that has 2 primaries. I don't really count the shotgun as a primary. Just because it can be used on other characters as a primary doesn't mean it's the primary that is stronger than the other ones. Because you wouldn't compare the shotgun to the minigun or the rocket launcher or the sticky bomb launcher or the pipe grenade launcher or the sniper rifle, would you? Because while it is true that the shotgun is a powerful weapon, you're not going to use it the same way you would use other primaries. Just because you can use it like the other primaries doesn't mean you should. Like when a soldier hits a sniper on the enemy team with all of his rockets, he's not going to stand there, pull out his shotgun, and continue shooting at him. No, he's going to duck for cover because he's about to die. But with the sticky bomb launcher and the grenade launcher, you can keep that pressure going for longer. That's not something you can do with any other character in the game. You can only either deal damage with your primary or chip damage with your secondary at long distances. And you might say that demo can't be used at long distances, but in a technical sense, you can arc the grenades to attack enemies, and you can also charge up the sticky bomb launcher to essentially become a sticky sniper. So there's not really much of an argument there. Now I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't really care about the fact that he has two primaries. Both of the weapons do have their own weaknesses, and both the weapons can be used ineffectively to get the demoman killed and all that. But there is one thing, just one microscopic little thing that changes demo from difficult to deal with to absolutely oppressive at sometimes. And it's this little mechanic, you may have heard of it. It's this little thing called random crits. Oh boy, random crits. Random crits have been in discussion for quite a while now, and there's a good reason for that, being the fact that it is one of the most annoying game mechanics in all of TF2 history, maybe even the most annoying game mechanic in all of TF2 history. I don't understand why you would give somebody two primaries that have splash damage and do lots of damage, and then also give them the ability to randomly do 3 times as much damage from any range. In what world does that seem fair? Think about it. You have more chances to random crit because you're going to use your primaries more because you have two primaries instead of having a primary and a secondary. I've always thought that Demoman just had more crits on him because that was a thing he just had. It was just an added effect to his character. But no, it's literally just the fact that because you have two weapons that do equally the same amount of damage, you're going to use the weapons equally, and therefore you're going to have a higher chance of critting. Because you only switch to your secondary to do chip damage or to kill somebody when you have no ammo left and you're low on health. You don't use your secondary for anything else. And let's be honest, a crit from a shotgun or a crit from a pistol isn't gonna be exactly the same or as dangerous as a crit from a sticky grenade. And besides the Crockett and the laser heavy, crits on demo are probably the most dangerous thing in the entirety of TF2. Because pipes are so fast and they're so small and it's really difficult to see them. And crit stickies, unless you have an Uber or you bait the demo into destroying it, which is a bad idea, what else are you supposed to do? A crit sticky is exactly the same as a sniper dot on a sight line, and yet nobody treats it as such. Both of them don't allow you to move forward. Essentially, there's a reason why the Crockett is so loud and so noticeable, and it looks like someone's shooting the sun at you, because it needs to be that way in order to be somewhat fair. But because of how fast and how quiet the pipes and sticky grenades can be, the amount of time you're going to have to react is going to be significantly less. Also, can we talk about how it's way easier to sticky jump and way more effective to sticky jump compared to rocket jumping? Because after sticky jumping, you're still going to have all the pipes in your grenade launcher, whereas with the rocket launcher, you're going to be missing rockets. But sadly, that's only one of the reasons why I don't like playing against the Demoman. There is also another reason that's unfortunately way worse compared to the first few reasons. I don't like playing the demoman very much. Maybe it's just me, but he feels too simple. I know that Pyro exists, but at least with Pyro, you switch between each one of your weapons because you can do some good comboing with them, but with Demo, it morely just feels like spam one weapon, switch to other weapons, spam more. Hope that it hits the enemy, which it most likely will because the enemy doesn't understand the difference between left, right, up, and down. And ooh boy, guess what? I just got 3 crits for no reason, despite the fact that I'm not even doing good. I really think that what Valve told us about random crits was just a straight up lie. Player skill has nothing to do with random crits. At least, that's what I've seen throughout my years of playing. There is also the fact that his weapon just sometimes, for no particular reason, will randomly do slightly less or slightly more damage, which means that there's a chance that you could land an enemy with enough pipes to kill them, yet they will not die. That is really annoying. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch this video. I know some people find him fun to play, and I know that there are going to be some people that are going to argue about me with this, but that's just not me. I just don't like him, and you have every right to like him, no matter if you play Demo Knight or Hybrid Demo or even regular Demo Man. But there is one playstyle that I encounter quite a lot when it comes to Demo Man players. And by quite a lot, I mean 75% of the time I encounter this playstyle on Demo Man. Spawn camp, target, taunt. Spawn camp, target, taunt. Spawn camp, target, taunt. Literally the same 3 stupid things over and over again. And it happens so much with the Demo Man and so little with every other character in the game. I legitimately believe I've been targeted more by Demo Man players in a single week of TF2 compared to being taunted by Scout players in the entirety of playing TF2. But the funny thing is that it's actually encouraged to do so with Demo Man. It's encouraged to spawn camp people. What's not encouraged is to target and taunt. I don't even know why so many Demo players taunt after getting killed. Woohoo! You drop something on the floor in the general direction of an enemy. Woohoo, you really deserve that kill. Great job for you, buddy. And I know that all classes taunt and that all classes have dirtbags that play them, but it's just, it happens so much with Demo. With me specifically, it just, I had to talk about it. And yes, I do understand that everybody has that one character that they just don't like because they have so many bad experiences with them. And I know that it's different for each and every person. This is just me venting about how I've played with so many bad Demo Mans that do one thing and one thing only. But yeah, I don't find him that fun to play, and every experience I've had with him just sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much my feelings on the Demo Man. He doesn't feel that fun to play, and he doesn't feel that fun to face. The game mechanics like to both screw him over by doing less damage than what he's supposed to do, while also screwing over his opponents by making his weapon do 3 times as much damage. Giving him 2 primaries doesn't really help either, considering the fact that random crits are incredibly strong, and having 2 primaries on someone that can do random crits just makes them even stronger. But all of this is really just opinion. I know that there are going to be people that are going to argue. Please, if you're going to argue, be friendly about it. I know that there are a lot of people that can't do that anymore, but friendly arguments are much better than arguments that lead nowhere. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this mess of a video. And if you did, disagree with me or agreed with me, leave a comment. Bye.